Hi everyone, this is the tutorial for Sorry I'm Here for Someone Else by Benson Boone. My name's Billy from Piano and Pies. Let's get stuck straight in. So we're in standard tuning for this one, and what we have at the beginning of the song is 3 chords. The first chord that we need is a D major chord, which is an open D string, 2 on the G, 3 on the B, and 2 on the high E string. We don't play the E and A strings for that chord. Now I will talk through the chords first, and then I'll talk about strumming and structure afterwards. The second chord we need is an A major chord, which is an open A, 2, 2, 2 on the D, G and B, then an open E. We don't play the low E string. And the final chord of this opening section is a G major chord, which is 3 on the E string, 2 on the A, then 0, 0, 0 on the D, G and B, and then a 3 on the high E string. Okay, so this introduction is really a quiet version of the chorus, and what we do is we start off with 2 hits of every chord. And we're playing it really quickly, so down, down, 3, 4, down, down, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, what I think would be really, really good on this song, because there is guitar in the song, but if you're doing just an acoustic version of this, have some palm muted chords in between the hits, like this. And if you're new to the guitar and you're not too sure what palm muting is, it's where you take this part of your hand, rest it just very lightly on the strings, and you get this kind of muted sound. And if you were to play your chords with a very light hand on the strings, then you get a palm muted sound. So what I'm doing is striking those chords to mimic the rhythm that they're playing at the start of the song, and then filling out the silence afterwards with the palm muted parts. I'm even making sure to play the G twice round. Now there are a few parts to this song, and the next part of the song changes it entirely. And it's worth mentioning that if you want the chord chart for this, as well as the chords in the lyrics matched up, let's say you want to sing along or play along and you need to know exactly which chord goes with which lyric, then head on over to Patreon. There is a link in the description, and for the price of a coffee you get everything wrought out professionally by myself, and you get access to not only this song, but a bunch of other Benson Boone songs, as well as close to 500 other songs of all the latest releases. Also, the people on the screen who are my active patrons will get that sheet the moment this video drops. So yeah, they can get stuck into this song straight away. Anyway, let's get stuck into the next part of the song, which is the interlude. And the interlude is just 1 chord of D major. And what happens is, for 4 bars, we're just chugging away for that D major chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We then get into the first verse, and the great thing about the first verse, it's exactly the same as the opening chorus part, D to A to G, but what we can do instead is have a bit of strumming to it. So what we could do is something like this. So all I'm doing there is playing on every chord, down, down, up, down, up. Or if you prefer to count along, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's the strumming that you want to get used to. And I'll just demonstrate that verse through once. The first verse on the actual track is 4 times, but for the sake of this video I'll do it once, slowly, with all those chords without me talking over the top of it. You'll have also noticed that I played the G chord twice with that rhythm. We then get to the chorus, which has 2 sections to it. So yeah, it might be worth checking out that link on Patreon. Seriously, if I'm trying to write it out and, you know, maybe make a mistake or memorise it and make a mistake. Because if you're anything like me, I always make mistakes. My notes are just to one side, and that's going to get me through making this video. So the chorus is basically like the start of the song, just a bit louder. So we're going to play D, A and G twice round. You would do that twice, but then the chorus changes. We're going to go back to strumming full on like the verse, but the chords, we have an extra chord in there. It starts off the usual way, D, A, G, and this is the new chord E minor, which, if you're not familiar with it, is an open E string, 2-2 on the A and D, and then 0 on the remaining strings. So yeah, the chorus, 2 parts to it, D, A, G, twice, and then the last part of the chorus, D, A, G, E minor, twice. And then we get some good news. We have an interlude, and the interlude is just the same as that link between the first chorus and the first verse, where we're chugging on D major for 4 bars. We then get to a second verse, which again is exactly the same as the first verse, D, A and G 4 times round, and I highly recommend that you strum it. We then get a chorus, which is, again, exactly the same as the first chorus. So you're just basically looping around a load of things at this point. But we then get to the outro, because this is a short song, and the outro has new ideas to it. We have D to A, and that D to A is really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, 3, 4. So I'm still using the rhythm of the verse with my strumming, but I'm only having 2 beats on D and A. 1, 2, 1, 2, G, 2, 3, 4. But then we have 2 new chords. A B minor, which is going to be a bar chord, starting on fret 2 of the A string, 4, 4 of the D and G, 3 on the B and 2 on the high E. And then what we're going to do is take that shape, up a string, get rid of the middle finger, and you now get what we call an F sharp minor, which is 2 on the E, 4, 4 on the A and D strings, and then 2 on the remaining strings. So it goes from B minor to F sharp minor, and then a full bar of G major. And we're going to play that full outro 4 times. I'll just play it through once so you can see how it all fits together. Here it is. D to A, and there's our G, B minor to F sharp minor, and then G. In fact, I'll do it once more without me talking. Now, if you play those chords 4 times in a row, you've got yourself to the end of the song. And there we go, that's everything you need to get through this song. Really enjoyed learning this one, I think it's quite a catchy one. And if you are interested in getting the extra material over on Patreon, links are in the description. For the price of a coffee, you get everything right up by myself. So yeah, feel free to check that out. I also want to say thanks to the people on the screen, which you know are my Patreons. The moment this video goes live, they can jam along with this song straight away. So thanks to them for their support, thanks to you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.